So today I have Vilhelm Perfumerie Smoke Show. This is an interesting brand. The bottles are kind of flat, I guess you could say. I think they have 30 or 35, 25 ml, something like that. So that's cool for us collectors. Me personally, I don't always want a really big bottle. I'll never go through all that juice. I think I came to the conclusion that 50 ml is a good way to go because you have a bunch of fragrance oil to use, but not too much. I feel like with smaller bottles, like a 10 ml decan or anything up to a 30 ml, it feels like it's running out kind of quick. But honestly, 30 ml is probably the way to go. So anywhere from 30 to 50 max is kind of what I try to stick with when it comes to buying a bottle. So anyway, it's cool that this brand has a different size basically. But yeah, I have a few from this brand, decants or these little Lucky Scent samples. Some mango scent, I don't remember the name of it. That one was pretty good. And then room service, I thought that one was good. It smells like a clean hotel room, sophisticated. I think it would be a good work scent. I think that one leans slightly feminine. But anyway, let's get into this smoke show. I just dabbed some on my hand about 5 minutes ago. I immediately got, surprisingly, I got some of the fragrance I reviewed yesterday. Perfumes and Marley's Haltane or Halton, however you say it. So yeah, this one kind of goes in the Baccarat Rouge 540 direction. Not as much as Haltane, but I would say this one's more similar to Haltane, and Haltane's more similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. I think this one is more fruity and more, maybe slightly more oud. I feel like the oud is similar to what's in the Perfumes the Marley one. I sat here and thought about this for a while. What does this smell like before I started the video? And I kind of got something medicinal in it, like some kind of liquid medicine, cough syrup or something. I didn't like that smell. I'm not getting any oud. There's no real oud in this. I mean, if they say there is, then maybe a drop, but there's not a lot. There's no oud in this, and I'm not getting a lot of smoke. I think there is a little smoke in there, but it's not the main note. It's not predominant in this fragrance. Yeah, I don't think this is anything interesting, honestly. It's very sweet. It's not too cotton candy, it's not too much ethyl maltose. It's probably in there just like every other sweet fragrance, but there's not really a cotton candy. It's more fruity sweet. I looked up on Fragrantica, what does this get compared to, and Byretto's Oud Immortel is the number one comparison, and I do get that. I always looked at that one, the Byretto one, as like a big old punch bowl at a party with all the fruits and rum and Everclear vodka, like a big fruit alcoholic drink. I wasn't a fan of that one. This one you kind of get that, but it's toned down, not as fruity. Probably not as sweet. I would say that one was kind of sticky sweet. This one's not sticky sweet, but it is sweet. The Byretto Oud Immortel, I always thought, if you ever smelled Promise by Frederick Malle, I always thought Promise smelled like somebody drank that Byretto fragrance Oud Immortel and got sick. Like Promise is a beast. If you put it on and you smell it close up, I feel like you're not gonna like it. It smells good from a distance, Promise, but it's too boozy close up, and just I don't know. It does not smell good close up. Some of these niche ones you gotta smell from a distance. Anyway, so kind of getting off track there with that, but these all kind of have a resemblance like this fruity oud. This one's basically slightly fruity, slightly smoky, sweet. That's what I would say. Slightly fruity, slightly smoky, sweet. Not sickly or sticky sweet or anything like that. I think if you don't like sweet fragrances, you're probably not gonna like this. Or if you're really into oud, you're not gonna like this. Um, if you like entry level ouds or you want something smoky that's not too challenging, then I would give this one a try. I don't think it's that challenging. A lot of times smoke can be challenging, but I don't even think you would know that it's in here unless you would read the name and you would obviously, your brain would pick it up like, oh, I get the smoke. But if the name was something other than smoke show, I don't think you would pick up the smoke in here. I think you would probably just get a little sweet fruit and maybe think there's some synthetic oud in there, maybe, but it's so hard to detect. But anyway, this was interesting to try. I think it was like $4 on Lucky Scent for a zero point 0.7 ml. And these small zero point 0.7 ml vials, they're horrible for trying out. You want to spray on your skin, but the good thing about them is they don't evaporate. I've had some for years that are still basically full, whereas those sprayers, within a month, like half of the juice is gone. I mean, you have to tape those up, and even then they still evaporate. So I kind of use these little mLs as reference scents. And then if I really like it, I'll invest in a 2 ml decant. And if I really like that, I'll buy the fragrance, or sometimes I'll even buy, I don't know if I have, but I probably will buy a second 2 ml decant of some that I'm curious about. When you're investing this kind of money, you want to make sure that you like the fragrance, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'll do some more reviews on this Vilhelm Perfumerie. I'll get some more samples. I'm curious about the house. Most of their stuff is decent. I'll have to smell them again. It's hard to remember smelling so many fragrances, but yeah, I would give this one a try if you want to smell something, sweet, woody, fruity, or if you like kind of a Byredo DNA or the Baccarat Rouge DNA, then give this one a try. But it's not for me overall. I just think it's average, like 5 stars or something like that out of 10. It's not, there's so many fragrances smell like this. Anyway, let me know what you think if anyone smelled this.